everybody, it's Sunny from the Rock Springs Library. Thank you so much for joining me for our next adventure on Somewhere with Sunny, where we're going to explore lots of different places in Sweetwater County. Today I have a book for you called I Want a Dog. So I'm going to read you this book and I'm going to see if you can guess where we're going to go on our adventure today. Are you guys ready? I Want a Dog. Welcome to Happy Dale Animal Shelter. Are you looking for a porcupine, a weasel, an adorable armadillo? No, thank you. I want a dog. A dog is an excellent choice. A dog makes an excellent pet. But wouldn't you prefer this awesome anteater? No. How about this baby baboon? It doesn't go woof, but it chases a ball just like a dog. I don't want a baby baboon. How about this python? It doesn't have legs, but it slithers when you call it. I don't want a python. How about this frog? It can hide a bone and it barks at passing cars just like a dog. That's not true. Frogs don't bark or hide bones, and besides, I want a dog. Look what I found. A goldfish. It wags its tail and it knows how to play dead, just like a dog. Mister, that goldfish is not playing dead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you a dead goldfish. That's okay. I don't want a goldfish. I want a dog. Very well. Wait right here. I'll get the dog. Here is the dog. Mister, this is not a dog. This is a lizard dressed up as a dog. Yes, you're right. But you could train it to go woof. I don't want to train a lizard to go woof. I want a dog that goes woof. Would you consider this albatross, this kangaroo, this darling wombat? No, no, and no. Excuse me, mister. I have one simple question. Do you even have a dog? No, I don't. Well, then I'm leaving right now. Wait, before you go, would you please tell me what's so special about a dog? Sure. A dog is loyal, loving, smart, cuddly, goofy, courageous, and it's the best friend you could ever have in the world. Actually, I think I might have the perfect pet. It's not a dog, but it sounds exactly like you described. No, stop, please, don't bother. This is Lucinda. She eats 20 pounds of fish every day and needs to swim at least 3,000 cubic feet of salt water. So, what do you think? I'll take her. Wow, who ever heard of an animal shelter that doesn't have a dog? But that's okay. Dogs are overrated. So what does everyone think? Where do you think we're going to go today? We read a book about an animal shelter and a little girl who wanted a dog. Do you think we're going to go visit a dentist's office? Do you think we're going to go visit maybe the dump and see where the trash goes? I don't know. Let's stay tuned to find out. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Everybody, thanks for joining us with Somewhere with Sunny. We are in Rock Springs today at the Animal Control Office. You guys see Gizmo down there? Did you see him for a second? This is Gizmo. Gizmo's gonna hang out with us today along with Turbo. Can you guys see Turbo? And this is Officer Sarah is holding Turbo, and Officer Carly let me hold Gizmo. She was being very polite today. Now that we're here, ladies, could you tell us just a little bit about what it means to be an animal control officer?
We go out and we get a lot of animals that are injured. We get a lot of calls for badgers that are around town. bats and a lot of wild animals, and then a lot of pets as well that have escaped their house or that the owners are looking for. And a lot of snakes. We do a lot of snakes, unfortunately. Skunks. Oh boy. We do a lot of skunks.
Now, if a family thinks that they've lost their pet, how do they get a hold of you to see if you have their cat or their dog here?
If they think they've lost a pet, they can either call down here at the shelter while we're here, or they can call dispatch, which is the place that directs the cops and where we need to go on different places, and they will connect you with the right people to see if your animal is down here.
And you guys also post pictures on your Facebook page, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you can always jump on the Facebook page, even if you're not missing an animal, and see who is available for adoption any day of the week. So that's always fun. So, will you ladies tell me what you wanted to be when you grew up?
I actually wanted to go into the army and be a horse trainer.
When I grew up, I knew I wanted to work with animals, probably wanted to be something along the lines of a veterinarian.
Very cool. And if you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Probably one of my dogs, because I think I treat my dogs very well.
Live the good life?
I do. I think one of any one of all of us, one of our animals, probably a dog, because they're just very well taken care of. They're like family.
I think I'd want to be a platypus. It seems like a fun thing to be.
What was your favorite book when you were growing up?
Margaret Henry's like Misty of
Chinkatink.
Yep. That book, I read it so many times, and then all of her other books, King of the Wind and A Horse Named Morgan. There's a couple other ones like that, but I read all her horse books.
My favorite books growing up as a kid was the Hank the Cowdog series. I grew up on a ranch, and so I could relate to all those, and it's fun now because I have two boys and their favorite books are Hank the Cowdog. We read those together.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Aaron read A Hank the Cowdog, so if you haven't read one yet, you should go back and listen to Mr. Aaron so you can see which book that Officer Carly's talking about. They're pretty fabulous. How long did it take to become an animal control officer, and what kind of training or education was required for this position?
So in order to be an animal control officer, they want you to have some sort of past with animals. So Carly and I both worked at a veterinary hospital, anywhere from 5 to 10 years. And then we came over here, and then we had to take some classes about law, learn about the laws of what we will be enforcing, how to properly take care of the animals. We had to get tased.
We will not be doing a demonstration of that today.
Please no.
Yeah, just a lot of animal experience.
Yeah, that's her main thing. Because you do a lot of wild animals, a lot of domesticated animals, a lot of people who love their animals. So you got to be able to talk to them correctly. So we did learn about that kind of stuff as well.
Awesome. And is there anything else you'd like to tell kids about this job, or any advice you would give a kid who's thinking about going into this line of work?
I would say advice I would give is to volunteer a lot. Volunteer at your local shelters. Just expose yourself a lot to animals and the different kind of field that you want to be in. As soon as this COVID thing is over, we have volunteers down here. I know other shelters do, and they're more than happy to have kids come in and help and just get around animals and get a lot of experience with them.
So if someone wanted to come down, either a child or a family, and volunteer, how would they go about doing that?
You just call down and talk to our wonderful ladies up front, and depending on your age, there is a little waiver that your parent has to sign. We are pretty lenient about younger kids coming as long as their parent is there and they're able to watch and understand the risks that we do have down here. We know our animals pretty darn well down here, but there are always the ones that we get in that we just haven't got to know yet.
That sounds like something we should all be looking into doing. Awesome. Well, Officer Sarah, Officer Carly Turbo, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Well, thank you.
Bye, guys.